Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. Today I'm just going to flip through my replacement journal. Finally got here, and I reset up all my spreads and set up my January spreads. So I'm just going to real quickly flip through and show you guys, since I didn't have the time to film a whole setup video. So first I will show you my grid spacing guides that I made. If I can get them open. Okay. So I have this, it's just numbered the number of dots that are horizontal and then split up into quarters, thirds, and halves. And then for my key, I have it at the bottom here. I have an open shape for a task, a bullet point for an event or an appointment, and a diamond for a holiday, and then a check mark for completed, a dash for partially completed, a forward arrow for migrated, an X for canceled, and a backward arrow for rescheduled. I think those are like the typical Writer Carol methods. And then I have a vertical grid spacing guide in the back, and I wanted to have both of them so that I could have them lined up with the pages as I was working. So this one is also split into quarters, thirds, and halves. And I glued the first two pages together this time. So then the first real spread is my cover page. I moved things around a little bit and adjusted the colors. So they're in order of the flag now. And the cover page is first. It's the same general design, the same quote. I also got some Tombows so I could have some lighter colors than the Mildliners come in. So I have a gray, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I have a much lighter gray drop shadow here for with using a Tombow. And I'll put the exact color code in the description. Obviously this page is covered up a bunch because I already populated it, but I reordered it so it's my prescription numbers and my passwords, and I also added an addresses page. Then is my future log, and you can see how this looks fully populated. Or not fully populated, but populated as far as I can populate it right now. But other than that, it's the same design, the same setup, the Dutch door. Oh, I condensed it a little bit, so it's 3 months per page instead of 2. So it's only the one Dutch door. And then the goals and accomplishments page, and this is filled out with my silver gel pen. And I added a little rainbow sticker. And then my routines and ideal days, and this is populated with my friction pens, and again over here with my silver gel pen. Films and books, and these are more of the lighter Tombow colors that I got. They did not have a light enough purple for me at my local craft store, so I just used the gray where purple would go. And then this, I decided to do a more like scrapbook type of design for the selfies and playlists. So this is just blank right now, and then as the months go by, I will just haphazardly paste in selfies and album covers and stuff like that. Now here we are in January. My art theme for the month is Fresno night crawlers or night walkers, whichever one you prefer. But obviously I wanted something a lot more simple in my bullet journal so that it would not be a huge hassle to fill it out, and I could keep up with it easier. So I just went with night vision camera, because that ties in to the theme pretty well. So I have these black squares pasted in for the calendar days, and then these teal and green colors, accent colors. And then I have this holographic and grid tape for extra decorations. For the calendar page, I'm just using icons to represent the events and tasks and things, so that I don't have to try to squeeze the whole like written out thing in these little squares. So I have a diamond for holidays, a little YouTube logo for days that I want to have a video out, a book for days that I am releasing a book, an exclamation point for a deadline, a heart for a social event, an @ symbol for an appointment, and then this is my checklist for the month. Next is my trackers. So I have my sleep tracker over here. As you can see, it is not really well filled out because during this time that I have not had my journal, I have not really remembered to write it down separately, so that will just not be filled out. And I haven't kept track of my mood almost at all. So this part here is I was doing the habit building thing again, that some of you, if you've watched previous bullet journals, might have seen me do before. So these colored in sections are days that I was not expecting myself to keep to that habit. And then I didn't do the full month's worth of weeklies since, I just got the journal, and wouldn't really make sense to fill out all those pages and waste the pages. So I just started with this coming week that it's Saturday, the Saturday before this, as I'm filming this today. So just this week and the next week. So I have my tapes that I used for decoration and my fun, like, glitchy font. And I have this calendar also on a blackout. And I have the days, much smaller days for the weekends, and then a little section for next week with these little decorations of like play, stop, pause, forward, backward, and some sparkles. And then this is the last page of January. I was going to say so far, but nope, it's the last page I will have of January. And the next time you see my journal, it will be February. So this time I had like the sort of viewfinders behind the numbers of the day, and then the same tapes and the same little embellishments. So that is my short little flip through of my 2022 setup and my January setup. Sorry it's so late. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a like to let me know, and subscribe for more bullet journaling videos, as well as art videos, writing videos, and tarot videos. And until next time, be well.